How to install a speaker on a 2002 Chevy Astro van. What's going on, everybody? Rob here, Trev2323. I'm doing the install on my front speakers on a 2002 Chevy Astro van, the door speakers. But if you're not handy and you don't know how to do it, and you're in the South Chicago area to the Indiana area, Northwest Indiana, check out my buddy Mario at Sounds Like Security. Tell him Rob sent you. He is awesome. He's been doing this since we were little kids, and he got a shop over there. Everything's primo, top-notch, warranted, and the guy stands by his word. Good guy. Sounds Like Security. If you can't do this yourself, this is where you go. What's going on? Rob here, Trev2323. Today I'm going to install my JBL Stage 600C speakers. JBL Stage 600C. It's the 6.5 with the tweeter. Now, somebody actually already apparently took the door apart one time because I'm missing the little buttons right here. Believe it or not, on this vehicle right here, from what I understand, there's that screw, and that screw. Actually, that's a Torx, and that's a screw. The first piece you got to get off is the sail panel right here, and then you got to take this off before you start prying around the door. So we're going to go through that together. And I do got the JBL KDX 320 Bluetooth, but actually I had to disconnect this right here because for some reason the microphone was shorting out. If I left it playing with the microphone plugged in, it'll start shorting out on its own. So I had to unplug the microphone, so I don't got the Bluetooth accessibility to talk on the phone with the radio right now. But that's a whole different situation. Let's go ahead and get that door panel off right there first. I know for a fact that speakers pops, because when I put it loud, it goes just like that. One good thing about living close to an O'Reilly's, and yes, I say the name O'Reilly's, is because I can run and get whatever I need. This right here, I got a Torque 10 and a Torque 15, and apparently this right here is a Torque 30. Let me confirm that for you. Good news, definitely a Torque 30. Bad news is with this one little handle, this sucker's in there really good. I'm gonna have to get some pliers to turn this with because I can't even turn this. But this is a Torque 30. And this is a Torque 30. This is what it's supposed to be. A Torque 30 is what it's supposed to be. So when you're doing this, make sure you got a Torque 30. That one over there was bootlegged by somebody else and had a Phillips in there. Okay, with the sail panel, you got to pry this off. So let me see how it's going to come off here. If I get an idea, then I can show you better how to get it off so you don't break yours. Okay, well, your sail panel has a plastic clip that clips onto right there, and then this actually goes down like this. So you actually gotta, it's hard. I put a screwdriver back here to kind of lift it up and pop it off, but see, there's a clip right there, and there's a plastic clip that pushes in right there, but on the bottom of the sail panel it holds on like that. See, it goes in like a L. So I actually had to pop this one out first, and of course, as soon as I popped it out, it fell all the way in the door right here. So now I gotta take out the door anyways to put the sail panel back on. Okay, now check this out. This right here is supposed to be a Torx. If you can see in there, somebody put this on with Phillips screws. So I know this whole door panel was taken off at some point. Okay, now this was supposed to be a Torx, but those are screws, and they actually look like they're supposed to be in there. Now this right here was cracked off already. That's why that fell down right there. That was cracked off already right there. So I might or might not glue it on, I don't know. Next thing to take off is this little Phillips right here. That's the next thing to take off. Okay, so I took that off. I got the handles off right here. Now this comes off right here. See, there's a little snap in there. This is supposed to come out right here, so you get it off of the handle. Piece, and it just snaps right out. See, there's a piece right there, piece right there, so you can get that off of the handle better. Okay, now there's electric clips behind this, so let me pry this out here. Trying to get it so I can show you where to go. Okay, there's a clip in the front right here. Okay, so this little clip right here goes in here, and then there's a little pin. This little pin gets jammed in there to hold the sail in place right there. This little pin right here, that's what fell out. So I'm gonna have to hit that one back in real good, and if it don't stick, I gotta put some paper or something on it to make it stick really good. So these are the connections that gotta come out, but I'm wondering if they really have to, because I could kind of just squeeze that in there. I hate to take these type of connections off because I don't want my switches to not work. My door switches don't work anyways. Either way, I'm gonna probably pry the door off first and see if I could, you know, just put this in the middle of that to get it out. But they say this door lifts off after you pop it. You gotta lift it up. Okay, they got those little white clips in again, and I just broke that little white clip right there. So yeah, you need to kind of pop those little clips out. They've been all around the door. Yeah, part of the door off. This side of the door I lifted up. Those clips came off really easy. There's one more in here somewhere. There it is right there. See? That one actually goes in. Alright, so there's one broken clip, 2 clips, 3 clips. This was already broken. 4, 5, 6, 7 clips on this door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. This is missing one of those things, but this is what it clips on. These right here. It pushes right in there. Now that was broken off of right here. See? This one didn't even come out. Right there, that goes right there. So I'm actually gonna glue that in there right now. Well, when I put it back, it looks like it was already glued on there one time already. So I bought the van used, and you could tell some people already worked on this thing one time. Anyways, there's the 6-inch speaker, and I got the new ones right here, but I don't need to put the covers on them. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a socket set to hold these right now, and get a load of these clips one more time. That's a full clip, that's a full clip, that's a broken one, that's a broken one, that's a full clip. That one's actually stuck in there. See? It's right in there. So I'm just going to leave that in there and glue that one. Let's see if you could tell somebody glued it already one time. There's still glue in there. This clip is still in the door, so I might try to take this one out and put this on, and that clip's still in the door. So, but either way, I'm going to get these out right now. Let's see what sockets they are. Now those right here, those are actually 1/4 inch. I thought they were going to be 7mm or 6mm. They're actually 1/4 inch, so there's 4 of them to get off. Alright, 4 1/4 inch screws, and this sucker ain't budging. So I gotta get a screwdriver to try to pry that off. Let me tell you this, when YouTubers shoot these videos for you, appreciate it, because it takes us double the time to work on stuff. Alright, I need 2 hands to pry this off, but I gotta pry the speaker off. The screws are out, but it's like glued on there. Just a couple taps with the screwdriver on my hand, and it popped right out right there. You see the inside of the door. I should actually put some frame coating in there, that I'm right here right now. Reached in the speaker hole, and this is what I pulled out. And you can feel all that in there. Sorry about the footage, but look at. So I'm gonna keep pulling this out, and then put some undercoating in there right now. Alright, now these are the JBLs I got. 50 watts RMS, 150 peak. But you buy from a quality shop, and guess what? You get these right here. Guess where I bought it from? They give you the plugs to plug in right into your speaker to make it easier. You don't gotta splice nothing. It plugs right into the factory. When they say fits your Chevy Astro, they gotta say pseudo fits your Chevy Astro. Them screw marks didn't line up. I got them in the best that I can. They're not going anywhere. But this is more square, and that's more round. They give you enough holes, but you got to find the holes that are going to fit perfectly in there. So that's that. I got to put the door back on now. And it does work really good, but I forgot I got to replace that tweeter right there, because this did come with a set of JBL tweeters also. So I got to replace that tweeter right there. But you know me, I had to come in and put it up before I went ahead and patched everything up. But I'm glad I did, because I forgot about the tweeter. Okay, this tweeter actually has a resistor in it, and to get this one out, you just twist. And this one comes out, and there's clips with this one already also. This, I bet you this tweeter still works. It's probably just the other thing that's bad, but I want the JBL stuff. Okay, since they are just tweeters, this tweeter actually still works. Now the JBL will slide in there, but you're gonna have to glue it or tack it in, because it's not gonna hold by itself. So I guess you could glue it right there. Put a piece of glue right here and put a piece of glue right there, or put a piece of what is that, zero grab, power stick zero grab. You can put that right there, just right here, and that'll hold it in place. But this one does need to be spliced. Black to red, black to red. Let me go get some power grab. I got my construction adhesive, and I'm gonna put a bead on this side and a bead on that side. And I got my wire cutters. But with the construction adhesive, I'm gonna glue that part that broke off right there, and I'll probably put a little bead on the tip of that. So if I gotta pull it off again, I know I'm gonna have to rip it off. Alright, there's the construction caulk on it, and to be sure, I'm gonna put a piece of Gorilla Tape from this side to this side right here to hold it in place, and cut it with my California Exotic Novelties razor blade. The Gorilla Tape is really just there to hold it until the construction adhesive dries. Okay, don't forget this got a hook over the top, and then you can look in here and you got to line those two holes up where those go, and those are going to be your first ones. There's one down there by the speaker, and there's one right here. Make sure you don't hit your speaker. Now these are already popped in, and I already put construction adhesive on this one down here, so the construction adhesive is going to grab this bottom one down here. Here's that pin for the sail. Oh, let me see. Here's that pin for the sail, and these are all the plastic pins. So I gotta find some more of these. I probably gotta buy them, but they go in these clips. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to. I gotta put it back on right now. See, the sail gotta go in like this, and the bottom first, and then it gets hidden on the top. But to get it out, you gotta try to pull it out without damaging that sail. I'm damaging that pin. I had to put a bit of jacket on, man. It is freezing. But you can even see the difference. You can see the speakers through that right there. Those are the JBLs. So I got to do this door now. But believe it or not, like I said, this is a bootleg, because that one had Phillips and this one has Torx on here. So these are actually Torx screws that are on here. It's the exact same way. Pop the sail off. I'm gonna try to be more gentle getting those screws off, but I kind of had to jam them off, and I had that this right here, Gorilla adhesive, and it did actually grab onto that one piece that was sticking out really good. But either way, that's how you do it. This is just gonna be the exact same way that one, but you gotta see this. So I pulled up the top of this, everything, and look at this. This is just hanging on there. All of them are broken off. There's one that's there, and all those are broken off. They're all broken off. There's not even a clip to hold it. Well, this one does have a clip to hold it. See, that clip's broken on there. 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 Believe it or not, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a construction caulk around those and push them down. Right here, I just spliced the tweeter wires so I can put the regular adapter onto there. I didn't splice that. I spliced from the adapter so I could just plug and play right there. If you made it through all the way, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you got some pointers from that if you plan on doing this yourself. Subscribe, like, and share, please.